Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. What's popping, guys? Welcome to both Footy Reacts TV and ZeerTalks FCB. And welcome back to the KOP Südkurve Show. You know, it's about time we bring this show back. It's been a while, actually. You know, it's been like how many, like nearly a month, I think, since we've done this.
It's
So
been
good that we're back, man.
Christmas.
Yeah, see, it's nearly a month. So it's a good thing that we're back doing this. You get me? So how are you doing, Rex, bro?
I'm doing good, mate. If you're asking about me personally, if you're asking about me and my club, then exactly the same as I was since we last spoke about Liverpool on YouTube.
Yeah, man.
Being truly honest with you,
wait, quickly, if you don't mind. Before we continue, I wanted to tell you guys to slap the likes and subscribe to both channels. Yeah, like, comment your way. Go check socials, share this, and hopefully you're good wherever you are, man. Also, I apologize for us being late. He was busy dealing with, I don't know what he was dealing with, and I was eating. So
I can't lie, I fell asleep.
You fell asleep? Oh, well, then he was busy sleeping. There you go. So I want you to count the expected sleeps he Reacts had. But anyway, now you can explain your thoughts on Liverpool, because obviously a couple of topics are Liverpool based. You know, Slot. To be fair, one's positive. I have to give you one. Wirtz is actually doing a good job in a mid-Liverpool team. So that's a good news. You know, about time. But forget, not even about the goal, even the performances. So talk to me, bro.
Yeah, Florian Wirtz is a positive right now at the club. You know, other than the manager and everyone at the club, you know, there's very few positives. Hugo Ekitike, Florian Wirtz, Frimpong. They've all been a real positive over the past probably month, I would say, in terms of, you know, some things that's actually looking forward to watching Liverpool. Other than that, we all know that Liverpool are very lethargic, very boring. The football's very reserved. It's very much Southgate 2.0. It's very much dead. You know, nothing's really changed. We're actually unbeaten in 12 games, which, if people haven't been watching us, they probably think, yo, 20 games unbeaten. Nah, man, they must be absolutely fantastic right now. Nope. The football has been, I would make a case the football has genuinely got a bit worse. It's so boring. I was at Anfield not long ago for the Wolves game. Listen, man, I could have fallen asleep in that ground. The atmosphere was dead. Do you know when, like, you're in hospital and you see the zzz gone? That's us. We're just waiting somebody to kind of fully push us off the bridge, because, you know, it's not great, man. You know, it's very much FA Cup, Champions League or bust. The league title was done about 2 months ago. It's just the same, man. I want the guys to go. I actually want a few more people to go at the club, like Richard Hughes, Michael Edwards, not taking no accountability. We're flopping in the transfer market. We need centre backs.
Damn, Richard Hughes. After all the money spent, you want him gone? What's going on, man? I thought we have to back Richard Hughes. I thought we have to give him all the credit for this, which, to be fair, we should. Yeah, I'm not even
He
trying.
deserves credit for that one window, but ultimately, missing out on that centre-back is really biting us in the arse. And
yeah, you took forever on Gay. And by the way, now Gay is at Man City.
we've had 4 transfer windows since this regime. The first one, you know what? I couldn't understand not buying anybody because we wanted to assess the squad. We won the league without buying anyone. Like, Chiesa doesn't really count. You know, bless
10
up
million.
James, go back to his club.
What was it, £10 million, I think?
Yeah, like 10, 11 million quid.
There you go.
We sold some players in that window that we needed to be gone, so fair enough. Cool. Now, out of the 4 windows, we've had 1 successful window. We've had poor contract negotiations. We're now going to let another 26-year-old go on a free. We even think that's acceptable. We're now
Wow.
what do you like about Canate, shit or good? We shouldn't be letting a 26-year-old who's going into his prime years, who, let's be honest, over the past couple of years has been a successful signing for Liverpool. We're now letting him go on a free. It's got beyond Arne Slot problems now. At the start, yeah, blame Slot, cool. Now, it's not really even on Arne Slot anymore because we know he's out of his depth. He ain't going to sack himself. So it ultimately comes down to...
Yeah, the board, and they're backing him, I read.
I believe we're backing him. I say backing in quotations. I think we're backing
I know
him.
you mean the board. You mean the board is backing him, not you specifically anymore. But
Yeah, I think they're backing him till the summer where we're going to sack him in the end of the season.
But here's the problem, yeah? For you, here's the problem. So now you back him all this time. What if, because I know you guys want Alonso, yeah? I've heard all the talks, oh, Alonso could join Liverpool, because obviously back then he was linked to his former clubs, which were Madrid, Bayern, Liverpool, right? If you remember. And now Liverpool's the only option he has out of the 3, right? So obviously his next job should be Liverpool, but the longer you man stall, if this guy gets an opportunity elsewhere, he'll take it.
I agree. But I don't think we're going to miss out on him. I do think we will get him at the end of the season. I do think Slot is going to be sacked. I just can't see a world where he isn't. Because why are you not backing in with a player or 2 this window? When if we buy a centre-back, we can compete for some level of basis stuff. You know? We got Canate trying to score an own goal, for fuck's sake. So I don't know if you've seen it. But Canate almost scored an own goal. He got a shot on target. It wasn't one of those ones where he cleared it. He almost scored an own goal. And it's just depressing, man. Honestly, I've never wanted a season to end so bad in my life. The football is genuinely, it's so bad. Like, I have to have now a watch along on the side when I'm watching Liverpool. So obviously people know I don't do watch alongs anymore. You know, I might bring them back next season, but I have to have a watch along on the side now because no bullshit. I would literally fall asleep. The Tottenham game, we haven't even spoke since that. I actually physically almost fell asleep. If my girlfriend wasn't there, she didn't tap me on my shoulder, I'm going to sleep at the 20th minute, and I would have missed all the stuff that happened in that game.
That's absolutely crazy, I can't lie.
Like, the football is that, honestly, the football is that putting you to sleep. It's mad. People think I'm exaggerating. I'm not. I'm literally not. Because, do you know one thing? The other day was the perfect example of how boring our football is. We've got the ball in our half. In our half, by the way. We're drawing 1-1 to Burnley at home. Unacceptable, by the way. And what do? Instead of trying to score a goal, so Barcelona looks a slot like this. What do you want me to do? Slots like this. Relax. Relax. Slots like relax.
Relax.
My friend sends me a video, yeah, of him doing it. And I'm like, sorry, what? Because sometimes on TV, you don't see it all, yeah? So, like, when I went to the Wolves game, I mainly focused on Slot In terms of just looking at him, what does he do from the touchline? And he just fucking stands there like a retard. He just stands there like an absolute idiot, not doing anything. People think it's a mad exaggeration. I don't care. We're 12 games unbeaten. We have been awful in some of those. Awful. Some of them have felt like losses. Burnley felt like a loss. Do you know when sometimes you've been that poor, a draw feels like a loss?
Yeah.
Like half of these have felt like losses.
For me, generally, I draw the loss.
I would honestly say, I went through this the other day with my chat. The 12 games where we actually played well. I said I gave him Brighton first half. Inter away, that's a good one.
Yeah, I was gonna say you played good. I watched that game. You played good there.
Arsenal second half, I'll give him. And maybe Wolves first half. Other than that, it's been so poor. So poor. And I think tonight, with the run of games that we've got, it's going to catch up with us tonight. You know, we're coming up against a team that's going to play proper football. And we're going to find out real quick. Because, you know, teams like your Burnley, your Leeds, they're happy to come to Anfield and just get a point. They're happy to. Marseille need to win if they want to get the playoffs. So we're going to find out real quick. We've got some tough games coming up. Bournemouth, Newcastle, that's a 6 pointer in the Champions League race. We're in real trouble, man. We're in real trouble. And I am very, very concerned. I'm very, very concerned. Normally I can be very top ready, if you want to even use that word.
Yeah, man called himself a top bread. Well, that's not going to be good for guys that have a Footy Reacts agenda.
Like, I've always said it in the YouTube space, yeah. Whatever my opinion is, whatever my opinion is. It's like when I was slot in, I was one of the very last Liverpool content creators to be slot in. I was like, I gave my reasons, that was it. I could have easier just said, oh, I'm slot out just like everyone else is. Do you know what I mean? What my opinion is, what my opinion is. No one can influence or change my opinion on how I see football, how I see it through my two eyes.
To be fair, he hasn't flip-flopped, so I'll give you that. You haven't flip-flopped at least. Thank God.
Like, I will call players out. Like, I came on a heavyweight show the other day for like 20 minutes. I called our board out. Not buying a centre back is fucking criminal. Like, people think, oh, yeah, you'll be fine. Do you know if Van Dijk gets injured, we're playing Endo at centre back?
Huh?
Yeah.
Endo, you know.
Yes.
I get that he's a defensive guy, but bro, you tried him right back and that didn't work. Imagine centre back. Oh, good luck with that.
No bullshit. If Van Dijk, let's say Van Dijk goes down tonight, yeah, touch wood. Endo will be playing centre back.
Yeah, you're cooked. Put the fries in the bag.
And right now our defence is poor. How the fuck are you expecting us to get top four with Endo at centre back? We're playing a massive risk, and this is where it comes down to the accountability of our owners. And this is why I ultimately didn't overgas the window in terms of giving ultimate praise, because ultimately we were still short. Yes, it was an Galactica window. We signed one of the best strikers in the world, Isak. We signed one of the hottest prospect talents in Florian Wirtz, Ekatike, Baller, Kirkes and Frimpong, good players. Yeah? But we didn't get the centre back. We didn't get in the winger. You know? So we dropped off in certain positions. It's just been a mess from start to finish. And do you know what? Like, this is why I don't really watch Liverpool content creators. I probably watch maybe two. So when people come into my chat, they're like, yo, Reacts, have you seen this person's rant? I'm like, I'll be honest, I watch my friends' content, and I watch one or two Liverpool content creators. Because it's just the same. Why would I want to listen to the same one that's saying the same opinion as me? Do you know what I mean? And it's like, some people have pissed me off with somehow they come across like blaming the Jota tragedy and stuff, and it's like, let Jota just rest in peace. Show some fucking respect. Just show some respect. If that's what you think, don't say it out loud. There's just certain stuff I'd rather people don't say it out loud. and that's one of them in my opinion. I don't like how people have blamed or brought that into conversation. That should never be brought into conversation. Liverpool beating Burnley at home. You should not be bringing the unfortunate tragedy of our number 20 that sadly passed away. Like you simply shouldn't be doing that, man. And for people in the chat, I know you're gonna ask me, man. Road to Budapest, the clip is there,
brother. Listen, I mean, to be fair, I told you personally today, just on the basis that everyone else is not really as convincing when you think about it. Small chance that you get close, but you ain't getting there, bro.
You see, the thing is,
to be fair, we did also talk about how a draw could play a role as well, because you said you could get a hard up opposition. That's it. If you get a good draw, then who knows? But then again, it can only take you so far. So yeah, I still don't think you make Budapest. However, you could get close, bro. You could get close to, but you could have your fingertips, and then boom, it's yanked away from you. You get me?
If I somehow win a Champions League,
yeah, I'm not gonna lie, you might gonna be unbearable. We don't need, bro, 7 Champions Leagues as well.
Footy Reacts is gonna be.
Yeah, we don't need that.
I'm expecting to log on to WhatsApp.
Big up to the humble Liverpool fans, but this guy ain't gonna be humble at all. This guy is gonna be unbearable as fuck. The guy was already unbearable when he beat Real Madrid. Enough
Listen, my personal family, who support support Everton and whatnot, or like other people that I know that support other clubs. Listen, when YouTubers come out and say, I'm going to be unbearable, listen, you've not met someone like fucking me. I will bring it up to you. One of my cousins doesn't support Liverpool. Every single day for the first 3 months, I sent him a voice note. I rang him randomly throughout the day because I knew it would absolutely piss him off. I did it for months and months. If I want to be jarring, I will be fucking jarring. And if my club somehow wins a Champions League after the season we're having, honestly, it is a miracle. But I'm not holding my breath. I'm not holding my breath. Surprisingly, we've actually not done too bad in the Champions League under Slot. Beat Real Madrid, beat Atleti, beat Inter, beat Frankfurt. It's only really PSV where we've been shit. So, and Galatasaray where we lost 1-0. So, the thing is with the way we set up, can win knockout games. But if we come up against an Arsenal or a PSG, man, we're getting doomed. That's why we're going to have, for us to stand any chance in a Champions League, we're going to have to get the easiest team. And inshallah, and fucking pray and get to the final maybe and try and beat someone in a one-off game, because Liverpool in one-off games in the Champions League will always be scary.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like for me, bro, like Champions League depends on what type of game is going on. You get me? So it is what it is, bro. Yeah, it is what it is. But my point is, depending on the draw, like even though you've been fucking poor this season as a whole, it is possible. Like it really is. You get me? So
yeah, that's why if you see that in it,
yeah.
But in my opinion, what do you make of Liverpool from now to the end of the season? Do you think we're just like limping over the line?
I think when it comes to Premier League, you're playing a huge game. And what I mean by playing a huge game, you're playing with fire. Because the longer Slot stays, the more draws, let's say, not even losses, even draw, you're still dropping points, right? Yeah, and other teams start getting points, which I can't lie. It's pretty. I mean, it's that's doubtful in itself because majority of the teams are not really winning points in their own right. Even in the top of the table, yeah, Arsenal and Man City, etc. They're not even winning points in their own right. Yeah, so that could be your saving grace, but for how long is that your saving grace? You get me? For how long is that your saving grace? You know what I mean? So if I were you, I'd or at least if I was your board, yeah, bin Slot. If you want to bring Alonso, to be fair, he has worked with Frimpong and Wirtz. Do I still think he's a fraud? Yes. However, I'm looking at it in a profile POV. He has some players that he can utilize to his best abilities. Yeah, the Kirkases, the Frimpongs, the who else is there? He has the Kirkus, Frimpong, Verts is another one, obviously, because same with Frimpong, right? Like, then in the midfield, do you have anyone that plays like a Jacka?
Not
Probably
really.
McAllister. Probably McAllister.
Even McAllister's knackered. McAllister's
Probably
suffering from
McAllister.
a very weird injury, right? And he's had it all season where, like, no matter what he does, he's knackered every game. Like, he's actually physically drained. This is why I'm very worried about the future of McAllister, because he's not even going to have the summer off because the World Cup. So I've got a weird thing. McAllister will be sold, in the summer.
To where though?
Real Madrid or something like that.
Yeah, but Real Madrid don't need that profile midfielder. They need a. You know how we were talking about Ruben Neves earlier. I think both of you could do with the Ruben Neves. Actually, both of you. I'm telling you, if one of you two get him, man, you guys are upgrading. Which will be. I mean, listen, I wouldn't be happy about it, obviously because he's leaving Al Hilal. But again, if he wants to go, he wants to. It's not like he's snaking us or anything. He's still performing. But regardless, he's good enough to play in Europe. So why not? You get it. It's like I get it. So I think that's a profile. That's a guy right there for you. If you want someone that's hella physical, I guarantee you right now, the way Stuttgart be moving, yeah, Stiller ain't joining us ever again. Yeah. So why don't you go for Stiller? I think Stiller would do a job at Liverpool. You get me?
We ain't going for anywhere. We ain't going anywhere for that caliber, mate. No, we're just not.
Yeah.
We're just not. No, we're just not.
Yeah, that's what it is. So
I'll be very surprised if we do anything in the transfer market, if I'm being honest with you. Honestly, bro, I'm not expecting anything tonight. Like, you know what the saddest thing is? This is what's frustrating and hurting really bad. I know this team can be really good. If this team had shit players, cool. But I know we've got some world-class ability players. Isak, yes, he's out injured. Cool. Verts, he's starting to cook now. Hey, the Verts GA is starting to clip away, chat, by the way. I think we're about...
How many does he abroad? Because you've been moving a little shameless.
We need 22 more for that famous clip.
Oh, God. So, yeah, but he has a long way. He's not getting there, bro.
Yeah, but he can get at least halfway.
But regardless, he's been playing good lately. I'll give him that. But, like, come on now. About getting the GA. I'm talking, like, GA ain't getting that. But he has been playing good regardless. I will give him that. Yeah. In the Prem he's had so far, it says 3 goals, 2 assists. That's in the league alone. Champions League, he's had 3 assists. Community Shield, that doesn't count, but he has 1 assist. FA Cup, he has 1 goal, 1 assist. So in total, get out of my way, man. He has in total, that is 4 goals, 7 assists. Well, or as I should say, 6, because I don't count Community Shield.
I mean, yeah, like you said, man, it's dark. It's just dark. Ekatike, though. I don't know, have you seen the highlights from the other game? Or I don't know if you watched it at all.
Wait, which one?
Repeat. Have you watched the highlights from our Liverpool-Burnley game?
I saw the goals, to be honest.
The Ekatike movement, oh my God. Chat, I'm going to come out and I'm going to give you guys an apology. To all my Bundesliga supporters, as much as I think some of your clubs are Tim Park, Bayern Borussia Dortmund.
So shameless. No, that's so shameless. But anyway.
Bayern Borussia Dortmund which everyone knows I like. Yeah. Hey, big up the Bundesliga. Cheers for your talents. And hopefully, I was chatting to Zia backstage about a couple hours ago. Yenda Monday, Antonio Nusa. They're two talents I like. Hey, we will see. But did you see Ekatike's movement for the goal?
Yeah, that reminded me of Benzema
Thierry
against
Henry.
Atletico Madrid. No, Benzema against Atletico Madrid. Do you remember when he ran past their defense, just like on the what do you call it, the byline?
Mm-hmm.
And then he makes a pass to Isco, and Isco just taps it in. Bro, that's what it reminds. But to be fair, they are similar profiles, like Ekitike and Benzema, so that comparison makes sense anyway. You know, obviously the levels ain't there, but you get my point. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. You get me? I said that's okay. Virtually half a season to adapt. It's going only upwards from me. Yeah. By the way, I can't lie, Woke. He has been stepping up. Vert has been stepping. I actually wanted to talk more on Vert because obviously,
he's been
like, I
very
feel like
good.
if he's gonna get cooked, he also should get praised.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now I want to see you glaze throwing Verts, please.
Not as much as Musiala, so hold your horses. Hold your horses. But
Florian Wirtz is a better footballer.
No, he's not.
He's a better talent.
No, he's not. No,
he's younger.
It doesn't matter. No, he's not. And I don't know if that's actually true, but no, he's not. No, he's not. Sherky, I wanted Sherky for time, blood. I know I wanted Verts, but that was more of because of what our board said. You know, I didn't want our club to look bad.
You say Verts is older. I'm looking this up.
No, I told you I don't know, but I'm telling you that Musiala is better regardless. I told you I don't know.
Verts is 2 years older than me.
Musiala age.
Verts is 22.
Yeah, they're both 22. Which month is Verts?
It just says he's 22.
For me, it says Musiala's birthday is 26 February 2003.
I think Verts is born in April.
May 3. No, Musiala's older actually by a few months.
Yeah. I think Florian Verts has actually been. I think if you say to people who you taken before the summer, Verts or Musiala, I think people take Florian Verts.
Musiala, when he was linked to English clubs, everybody wanted a Musiala. Bro, there are people that only rate Musiala in our club, which is mad.
I reckon Musiala will go to Manchester City one day. I've always said it.
The thing is, he signed a big contract, bro, last year, so I don't think he leaves anytime soon. He signed a big but however, he has a release clause, 175 million euro. However, because how good of a season we're having right now, and if we continue to do that, I doubt he leaves. That's my point. Yeah, but again, we have to win trophies for these guys to want to be staying. You get me? You know? And by the way, I think company is a strong factor. By the way, and this is another thing, we didn't talk about. Yeah. Apparently, they're trying to extend Olise's contract before the World Cup. Now, I'm intrigued to see if he does, because if he does, that tells me a lot that they're interested in what company is doing. Clearly, you know, whether I have my thoughts or not, it doesn't matter. Clearly, you know, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. You get me? So yeah, whatever, bro. But
on my club, before we move on to yours.
Back to your club. Yeah, I just want to talk on Verts quick, but yeah, go on.
What's your prediction for tonight?
You're away, right? So you're away to France, right? You're going to Marseille.
Yeah, Marseille.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it might be dark.
How
but
dark?
you do have some good European now. I want to know what's Marseille's record heading into your game.
The thing is, it's just their style of football that just frightens me.
What has been their record heading into your game? They won 5-2 against Angers or whatever they're called. They won 9-0 in the Coupe de France. They drew 2-2 to PSG, but obviously PSG beat them on pens.
Even if we draw tonight, I'm gonna crush out because we need to win both games if we want to make top 8. And
Yeah, I'm
you've
not
got to
gonna lie.
deliver.
I'm not gonna lie. I think this is gonna be one of those intense games that Marseille wins. I think you guys will do something foolish defensively, bro. That will cost you.
Listen, if we concede to the guy that plays up front for Marseille, whose name should not be mentioned, I'm gonna be even more angry.
I would mention it, but because Reacts is here and we are streaming on his channel, I will not. But yeah, we know we know. I mean, Imran just said in the chat, so it is what it is. Yeah, that's the clue.
I think Liverpool. You know what? I'm gonna be positive. I'm gonna say 1-0 Liverpool, actually. 3-2 Liverpool. No. 3-2 Liverpool. Somehow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm only being positive. I'm only being positive because maybe if I be positive and predict a win, we might win.
So what would you say again?
I'm going 3-2 Liverpool.
Yeah, I said 3-2 the other way. So
damn. Yeah, Aubameyang does have a decent record.
Yeah, he probably does. I wouldn't be sure
as well, unfortunately.
Yeah, by the way,
De Zerbi has a very good record against Liverpool.
Does he?
He's beaten us loads. In the league, he slapped us for 3 a couple of times, beaten us at the FA Cup. Yeah, we have to. It's going to be dark. It's going to be dark tonight. Mo Salah looks like he will be back as well, which is massive because we just lack. There's just no threat at the end of the pitch. Barring Ekitike, barring Ekitike and Wirtz and Frimpong, there's just no threat. So we need someone who can put the ball in the back of the net like Mo Salah. So I'm hoping Mo can turn up tonight. He looks like, yeah, he is in the
Is he back with the squad? Is he back with the squad after AFCON?
Yeah, he's in the travelling squad.
Okay.
So that beef with Slot, it looks like it's very much.
Yeah, surely after watching AFCON, he must be putting a little bit more respect on his name.
I'm hoping
because Salah was. I thought Salah wasn't bad in AFCON, to be fair to him. Obviously, in the semi-final, he was.
Marmoush let him down.
No, I'll be honest. I think in the semi-finals, they were both shit.
No,
however, they were both shit, man. But before the semi-finals, I thought they were all right. Even Marmoush in the Côte d'Ivoire game was doing all right, man. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's move on to us. The big talking point with us is, we kind of talked on it, but Musiala is back. Yep-de-doo. Woohoo. You know what I mean?
Fraud.
I like man said fraud. Okay, look, can we actually have a serious conversation, bro? I've been trying to have a serious conversation today, blood.
Yeah, okay, I'll be serious. I will be serious.
Bro, do you want me to troll? We can troll. But I'm trying to have a
serious conversation. Look, I will be honest. I did see you guys win, but I forgot to watch your highlights. And I instantly saw Musiala got a goal involvement, and I was like...
Assist, yeah.
And I knew Zia was going to be like, go on, send me the notification. And yeah, he sends me the notification. Like a fraud.
Yeah, but to be honest, if I'm being real though, it was a simple assist. It was literally Diaz makes a whole run, passes across. Musiala just has a little tap, and it falls into Elise's path, and he just slaps it. Yeah, it was that. It was that simple.
Musiala to come back at the right time. I'm not saying you guys have been bad, but I've watched and kept an eye on the past couple of games. I don't think you guys have been as good as the start of the season, ever since probably that Arsenal result. Obviously, you watch Bayern week in, week out. I don't. Because obviously sometimes we clash at the same time, etc. But I think Musiala coming back at the right time is massive for you guys because you guys are going to win the league. And obviously
Yeah, we
now
won
it's
the
about
league already.
focus on the Pokal and focusing on the Champions League. And Musiala, yeah, he's an absolute ball. I thought he would be out longer considering the injury he had. Like that
He
injury
was supposed to be, but I think he got rushed back. He really got rushed back,
is.
Reacts.
Do you think that is a concern?
Yeah, to a degree, yes. I'm happy he's back. Yeah, your Bayern fans in the chat, please don't have a go at me. Bro, I did a stream on him, so I'm really happy he's back. But I just want his minutes to be managed, please. Because if we don't manage his minutes, if we play him for more than one half or some shit, I'm telling you right now, this kid is gonna get like fragile again. And then we're gonna be back to square one. And then he's gonna miss a World Cup. Bro, forget this world. I'm talking about this season as a whole. Like we're gonna need him in dying phases of the season at some point. Yeah. The best way we get him to that point is not overplaying him. Yeah, considering what he's been going to. Forget just the fibula fracture he had. Let's talk about the hamstring tear he had before the Inter Milan game. You know, like, or the injury he had, I think it was in the Boca Juniors game as well, in the Club World Cup, before he came back for the PSG game. And then he got injured again. Bro, we need to take good care of this kid, man, because this kid runs himself to the ground, bro. Yeah, Kimmich is one guy that runs himself to the ground. This is another guy that runs himself to the ground. Yeah, David's another one. But David, I feel like David is more durable. He's more durable than Musiala. I feel like Musiala is not as durable, bro. He is not as durable. Yeah, we need to take care of that kid hella. So
You guys
it
are
is what
11
it is.
points clear, man. That's devastating to see.
Yeah. It is
Do
what
you
it is.
think you'll go unbeaten?
Hmm?
Do you think you'll go unbeaten?
Do I think we'll go unbeaten? I don't know, to be honest, because I wouldn't be shocked if we don't take a certain game properly seriously and then boom, you know. But I would hope that we actually go unbeaten, because if we do, now we can actually say way more things to Leverkusen than they could. I know they did it first, but we can say we did this, we did this, we did this, we did this. But, you know.
I do think you will lose eventually because there will come a time where the league is going to be done. Like you're going to be like 15, 20 points clear in the next 5, 10 games. So at that point, you might just fully rotate and then you might slip up and lose like a game, like a 1 or 2-0.
I would again, like I told you, it depends on how we approach certain games. Because by the way, there have been games in which we could have lost, in my opinion. I think Mainz we could have lost. I think the Shea Pauli, if we weren't careful, we could have drawn that game or even lost. Union Berlin twice. Yeah, one in the cup, one in the league. We could have lost. You know? Like there are some games, man. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna act like there isn't. Bro, even Augsburg game, we were winning 3-0 and then we gave away 2 goals second half. Who knows what would have happened if we continued to like be moving the way we were moving second half, you know? There has been some by the way, you see the Leipzig game. You know, Leipzig, we just played them this weekend. Yeah? Bro, that first half we were dog shit.
Yeah, he was 1-0 down.
Yeah, Cologne, we were dog shit first half. Yeah? It's like we're second half cooking FC. We're not even 90 minutes cooking FC. You get me? FC cooking in the second half FC. That's what we are, bro. That's what, bro. Go check, bro. I'm not joking, bro. We've been going 1-0 down first halves and then turning it up like late first half or early second half or something. Like it's ridiculous. Yeah. So to a degree, I like serious talk. I agree. But I think step one is we need to go get a few players, bro. You think you need players? We need players too. Yeah. I would like to get an extra attacking player in case something happens to one of our attacking players. You know, whether it's Diaz being a bozo and getting, sent off, or getting hurt, or whether it's Musiala getting hurt again, or maybe Carl gets, who knows, or Elise getting hurt. We don't know, or Kane, who the hell knows? Yeah. Well, am I trying to rely on Jackson? I'm good. Yeah, I know he's AFCON champion. Whoa, hey. But unreal, no. Yeah. The defender. Bro, we don't even have a right back. Bro, I hope Kimmich plays right back today. I hope he actually plays right back today. I'm not joking. Because if he doesn't play right back, Hoi. Bro, it might be long again today, and then we'll find a way to win. Nice, but again, do we need to suffer? Do we need to suffer? No, we don't. We don't. So, yeah, let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. But for me personally, yeah, I'm not trying to go through that. I don't know, but there was news woke. I don't know if you saw it. Apparently, they're considering it. They're considering after Bischoff having a stinker first half against Leipzig. Yeah, I said better than second half bottle jobs. Wisdom, what was? Yeah, he's good, but he needs time. Our right back depth at the moment is bathing. I mean, you say that, but the thing is, Stanisic is hurt. Limer is hurt. Yeah, Bowie is not even favored. Let alone, I mean, that's one thing. Yeah, but let alone the fact that he's already ill. You know, so we don't have a right back. Yeah, it's either we play Guerrero right back, or we play Kimmich right back, or Bischoff right back, which I do not want to see. Yeah, but I would give Davies a shot at right back, because he was playing there in the second half. No, hear me out. He came on second half at right back and done a better job than Bischoff. If you're so hell bent in putting what's his name in midfield so bad, or at least Kimmich is hell bent in playing there, because it's a Kimmich thing, by the way, then cool. May as well just put Dave. But for me personally, I just rather Kimmich right back, bro. The guy, when he plays right back, and I know people don't want to hear this because they barely seen him play there. Even when we won our Champions League, he was playing there towards our dying stages of the season because Pavard got injured. Kimmich was probably one of the best right backs in world football. He was. Even like 2 seasons ago, he played right back, and other than the Vinny game, which we don't talk about because he did get spun by Vinny, I can't lie. Yeah. Other than that, he was doing a job at right back. So hey, it is what it is. The big up to you, bro.
Bomber. On Liverpool tonight. Mo Salah is starting tonight.
Is he actually?
Yes. Someone that's like a reliable source on Twitter has confirmed.
Interesting.
So, who have you got in the Champions League tonight? Again, sorry.
USG.
Oh, you'll beat them.
Union Saint-Gilloise, the Belgian team.
But you guys need to win. Like you said, you want to get the Champions League spot.
My fear is more of next week.
Who's next week?
PSV Eindhoven. Away.
Oh yeah, you said, yeah. I reckon.
Bro, they're decent. Hey, listen, they did their job against Anfield. So I mean, listen, let's not underestimate them like that. I think they even slapped Napoli, didn't they?
Yes.
See what I'm saying now? These men need to be taken quite. What place are they in the Champions League table? PSV. Yeah, because they're gonna probably have a go at the UCL. They're gonna probably have a go at playoff spot at least.
Check the table.
That's what I'm doing at FootMob right now.
No, share the screen.
Yeah, I will share the screen. So this is what it looks like at the you've already shown it. Okay.
Yes, Atleti are winning right now. So
they're winning against Galatasaray.
They're winning, yeah. You guys win tonight, you'll go above Real Madrid. So all you got to do is effectively just not lose against PSV.
Which we will win. I think we'll win.
Who's Real Madrid got? They've got
Benfica. They got Benfica away. They got
Benfica. Have they? Oh god, they're chummy bastards.
Yeah, but Jose Mourinho, man, you never know. Maybe they get something in that game.
You know what? The playoffs this year is going to be looking tight, you know.
Oh wait, it's 1-1 Reacts. It's 1-1. Never mind. It's 1-1.
Oh, yes. So that means tonight, my club, yes, we're down in 11th. But if we win tonight, we can jump all the way to 4th.
I mean, if Tottenham, I told you earlier today, if Tottenham can, so can you.
So I believe how it's confirmed is top 2 get Round 16 quarterfinals and semi-finals, second legs at home. Top 4 get round of 16 and quarterfinals, second leg at home. But then there's still a chance of us getting a semi-final, second leg at home. Let's say if we don't get a Real Madrid or someone, we could get, I don't know. Let's say we play.
It would take, I think it depends where you finish, and it would take the top 2 to fuck up early. But that's not happening.
So, like, let's say if Arsenal and Bayern Munich play each other in quarterfinals, one of them goes.
We can't, but in Reacts, we can't, because we see top 2, they're in the different side of the bracket.
Oh, fucking hell. So that means you're telling me I'm going to have to...
So 1 and 2, different side. 3 and 4, different side. 4 and 5, different side. Sorry,
so
5 and 6.
Coming up against...
You get what I'm saying, though, right? So 1 and 2, different side. 3 and 4, different side. 5, 6, different side. 7, 8, different side.
So you're telling me...
And they all play the playoff teams.
It's guaranteed that I will come up against your Arsenal if I'm going to go all the way.
Yes.
Fuck.
Depending on the round, whatever, yeah.
I wonder if it's possible for us to get top 2. If we win, we'll need Real Madrid to lose to Benfica, and we would need you to lose a game and draw, or back-to-back draws. So it's not completely over for us to get top 2. We can still finish second somehow.
Wait, how many points is separating us to? Because if we drop points to PSV, then maybe.
It's 3 points, but if you drop point, let's say you lose to PSV, just somehow lose, and you drop points tonight.
Yeah, but we're not dropping points tonight. That's why I'm telling you. It's the PSV game that for me is this.
We need you to drop points in both games. Like, we need you to have 2 draws or 2 losses for us to get second and win both of our games.
Yeah, but that's not happening, is it? Like, because I think
we also need Real Madrid to draw as well.
Real Madrid drawing is possible. My thing is,
no, we won't get Bayern Munich. We'll face one of the playoffs teams. Do you know on FootMob you can actually look who you've got as of right now? So if you go to the Champions League knockout, you can actually see you guys.
Oh, we played Spurs. It looks like. What the fuck?
Where are you?
Oh no, so no, it's us or Tottenham. Sorry, us or Tottenham.
No, you'll face either Newcastle, Chelsea, Leverkusen, or Monaco.
And same applies with Arsenal, right? And Real Madrid.
Arsenal or Real Madrid will get one of these. That ain't easy.
Yeah, but let's be honest, yeah. Because they're just saying based on the fact that we're third at the moment. But once we leapfrog Arsenal, it's going to be Arsenal or Bayern getting Barca, Juventus, Galatasaray, Marseille.
Do you know what? I'm taking that bracket. If we can be on this side,
you know what? If you play PSG, bro, PSG have not been convincing lately.
Bro, if I get PSG again, man, I'm quitting. I
can't. They play better than you, but like they're not as convincing as we think nowadays. I think ever since we've beaten them,
but I can't face them again. I've got bad PTSD.
I will say though, they would be more likely to beating you guys. I have to say they are more likely. They have better system, everything. Yeah, they're more likely to beating you guys though.
But if we move up to 4th, so let's say Tottenham, we would replace Tottenham. So if we win tonight, we join you in that bracket. So we would face either Newcastle. We'll get either Leverkusen or Monaco. You'd get either Newcastle or Chelsea.
No, if that happens, then we only face off in the final.
No, we'll face off in the next round, the quarterfinals.
No.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, that's based on this currently, yes. However, I'm telling you based on if you were to take Spurs' position. By the way, to be honest, realistically, I think we take Real Madrid's position. Real Madrid takes our position, or whoever the fuck. Bro, I think a lot will change after today and after next week. So I'm not really that fussed.
Champions League draw is on Friday the 30th.
Yeah.
Friday the 30th. But that's
Yeah.
the league phase shit.
That's the playoff shit, yeah.
So when's the actual draw? So for
After
like
playoff finishes. So when playoff is finished, yeah, which I think
playoffs,
is something.
the actual draw for round of the 16 won't be to the 27th of February.
See, yeah.
So we got a while to go. We got a while.
Because of the playoffs. I'm telling you, the playoffs will take up time during the February months.
I can't go in the playoffs, man. I can't. I don't know if I have the strength. Oh, Liverpool, man, please just fucking. I'm begging you, man. Like, I'm right now. I'm feeling drained. I just want to have something to eat and relax. Like, I'm actually begging you, please win a fucking football match. I'm not asking for much. Please. And let Bayern Munich lose.
Yeah, well. Anyway.
Who have you got on the weekend? Wait, who have you got in the Pokal?
Oh, Leipzig again.
Oh,
Quarterfinal at the
you
Allianz.
think we're wrapping up the show? Hold up, chat. We're asking this fraud a serious question.
Oh, God.
If a certain man leaves your football club, aka Carl, is he a rat?
He's a dumbass for what he said, but no, he's not a rat.
I can't lie, that's really bad what you said, you know. What is your opinions? Because we've not really spoke about it.
So my opinion is what he said. Listen, if you want to think what you want to think, you can think that. That's fine. If you want to play for Real Madrid one day, feel free to do so one day. That's not my problem. Yeah. What my problem is him being asked a question in a Bayern fan event. Yeah, that's done usually every winter during the breaks. Okay. A kid asked a question, and this kid decided, you know what, screw it. Let me answer the question blatantly and just say, hey, Bayern's a big club. However, and it's a dream to play here. However, I would like to play for Real Madrid one day. Do you know how dumb you have to be to say that shit? Because now what's gonna be happening, yeah, is anytime he plays shit, I think it's more of the online fans than the ongoing fans, to be quite frank with you. Yeah. They're going to be on his fucking case. Yeah, they're gonna be saying he's fucking diabolical, even if it's like for the small ounce of things that he does that's wrong, even though the wide majority of things he does is right. You get what I'm saying? They'll start nitpicking on everything. Yeah, you know how certain people on Twitter, for example, move. I don't have to tell you. Yeah, but at the same time, bro, like if he wants to go, he wants to go. I just, and I don't think he's going to be leaving anytime soon. He'll probably leave towards the later stages of his new contract, which is going to be extended. Yeah, with a little bit more of a pay. Yeah,
Well, how many years has he got?
because he's still on the youth contract until like this summer. I think he's on a youth contract, and then I think the new contract would be till, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was supposed to be till 2029, but I think they may try to extend it to 2030, 2031, something like that. Yeah, it's kind of a process, right? But regardless, I think he will probably want to go later on. I don't think he wants to go right now. Yeah,
I think he wants to go when he's about 24.
Okay, that is some point later on in his later on in the contract. He's like 17, bro.
Yeah, I think it all depends on when Real Madrid do. Do you think Real Madrid will actually try and get him?
They will try to get him at some point, but him wanting to leave or us letting him go like that, I don't think it'll be as easy as he thinks, bro.
Is he a rat though?
I don't think he's, bro. For me, I define a rat for you claiming you're a Bayern guy and then you do something. Like, I'll give you the best example of what I think is a rat, okay? I think a rat is Lucas Hernandez. You want to know why?
Enlighten me, Maggie.
Because Lucas Hernandez, yeah, we paid 80 million for him, right? If you remember, we paid 80 million for him. At one point, he was our most expensive player. Yeah, He was injured so many times. He was a part of our Champions League winning squad, but because he was so injured, he wasn't even able to play for us. Yeah. One season he started playing very well. Yeah. But he got injured. Then what happens is throughout all these times he's getting injured, he's getting treated well. But then at some point, this guy is talking about how he's grateful for all the treatment he's been getting and blah, 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 how the fans been treating him, blah, 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 and how he will be staying at Bayern. He's, those guys that act like passion words. You're like, oh, for the badge. Yeah. Next thing you know, PSG offers money. Bye-bye. I'm dipping. For me, if you're a liar in the process of you leaving to another club, that's when you're really a rat. Did Carl lie or anything? If anything, he was blunt. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I can't call Carl a rat. No. I can't. I know Bayern fans, they're too attached, and a lot of fans are tribalistic as fuck, and they're all attached to the players, blah, blah, blah. And you're one of them with Liverpool. Yeah, too attached to certain players, then gets to a point in which when they leave you, boom, now he's a rat. I can't say that, bro. I can't. Factually, I can't say that. Because for me, a rat is if you lie your way in leaving, or if you don't perform because you want to leave. Yeah? If Carl kept on performing dog shit on purpose so he can force his way out of the club, now I have a reason to say he's a rat, yeah. About even Company said, and one thing I agree with him, he said once he starts to not work hard, now he has a problem with me. So yeah, it is what it is. Man saying, so you think Trent is a rat because he said he was a Liverpool through and through, and then he said in an interview that if that's the case, then cool, then maybe he is. Then in that context, sure.
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a rat.
But however, in that same context, then Isak is also a rat to Newcastle.
He's not.
He is, bro. He is.
We didn't say what Trent said. He didn't say he wanted to stay.
Yeah, but bro, not turning up to come on, blood. Yeah, you can't do this whole difference of energy, blood. You get me? So yeah, but yeah, for me to answer your question, because I knew you tried so hard to test my buttons. No, he's not a rat. But he could do something stupid that makes him become a rat. Yes, but until then, he's not.
I think he is. If I don't know. Look, I don't support Bayern, so I don't know. For me,
Bayern fans, some of them will claim that, but
I would be pissed off after what.
No, I'm pissed off, but I'm pissed off because he's done putting it out there. Because now, again, like I told you, fans will nitpick. Okay, now let's say, for example, we play Real Madrid, or we play Barcelona, whatever. After a big performance, he just kept on getting asked questions about the Real Madrid. Bro, I don't even want him to do any interviews or anything. The more, because they're gonna just ask him questions about Real Madrid. Real Madrid. How's he gonna duck that question? Is he gonna be blunt? Is he gonna just walk away? Is he gonna say something stupid? People need to understand he's fucking 17. Yeah, this kid is gonna say some dumb shit. You know what I mean? Some of them don't even think. I'm telling you. So yeah, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Personally, it is what it is. But bro, I think we'll end it here because we do have to prepare for our big game.
Mm-hmm.
Your big game and my game, respect, because I know your game is actually pretty big. So yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, any final words, bro?
I'm just hoping, bro.
Man's hoping.
Listen, you might see a crash at chat. We'll be live for the match reaction tonight in live streaming video form. What content have you got coming up, bro?
With me, watch along, obviously, and match reaction. Other than that, I have no idea. Probably more Bayern content based on if there's news here and there, and other Bayern shows that I do. I also, guys, for those who don't know, I have 2 other channels, ZeerTalks Football and Wrestling. So if you're interested, go check those out.
Put your football and your main channel in the description.
Yeah, it is in the description already. For me at least. So go check it out. You know what I mean? So also, fuck off, Michael, with this fucking Dortmund raid.
By the way, chat, I am literally a whopping 7 subs from 2.6k. So
let's get him there.
Let's see if we can get 2.6 tonight.
By the way, I think I'm a few subs away from 1,400. How many am I away? I was 5 away before the stream. Yeah, I'm still 5 away. 5 away, guys. So if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Yeah, it's these little amounts that keeps on getting me going. You get me? So, yeah. Anyway, that's about it. Yeah, who should we redirect? Actually, Reacts, let's both of us redirect to the same guy.
He's live.
Let's see. Mike Das is live, Hassam is live, K-Mac is live, Saeed is live, CB1 Millie is live, the Chelsea fan, Deluded Gooner.
I was just going to redirect. I was going to redirect to my match reaction later and tell them the chat to smash a like on it.
We can do that. I'll do that. Fuck it, why not? Yeah.
Or do you want to redirect to your watch along? When's your watch along?
No. Just do your match reaction. Fuck it. Gives a fuck. Well, where's your match? Is it? Wait. Well, where is your match reaction?
Just type in my channel and say Marseille Liverpool match reaction.
It says Newcastle, Aston Villa. Let me type Mar. Yeah, I don't find it, by the way. Yeah, I actually don't find it, you know. No joke. Yeah, am I tripping?
It is on there. Because I've even set it up for myself.
What the? Why can't I find it? I see Arne Slot press conference. Bournemouth. Oh, yep. There you go. Marseille, Liverpool match reaction done. So just go there and hit the subscribe button.
Hit the like on that stream, man. I'll do all the setting up after the game. So
yeah. Man said ha Rob. You know what? I haven't played this.
Michael, you're at the Champions League, lol.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm better than you, and you know it.
Michael, how do you feel you might be getting replaced by an Arsenal fan on Heavyweight Show next season?
Hey, listen, they have to win the Champions League this season for that to happen, bro. I can't lie, though. If that happens, yeah, we're all getting cooked, Reacts. I can't lie. Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I reckon we don't have an Arsenal fan on Heavyweight Show.
Bro, it's easy to get an Arsenal fan on Heavyweight Show.
Yeah, but they're fucking jarring.
Yeah, but if they win now, they have more of a case to make it.
No. We'll say.
Bro, by the way, if that PSG fan I did the preview with was not overseas the way he is, because he's far away, like, you know what I mean? Bro, he would have been involved in Heavyweight Show. Yeah, I chatted to him about that, but it's because he's so far away. Bro, I'm telling you, with Arsenal, it's easier to find a plethora of fucking gooners. You know, they're like diseases. Yeah, just like this fucking club. Yeah, and just like this fucking club. Yeah, they're all diseases. Yeah. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But guys, listen, you guys know exactly what to do. Subscribe, press alarm bells, like, comment your way, go check socials, and hopefully you are good wherever you are. You know what? Since Michael tried to be an asshole in the chat, we're gonna play a Michael clip on the way out. Take care. Mia San Mia, whatever you say for Liverpool. And,
don't let me down. Don't let me down. You never will clone. Don't let me down.
Peace.
Lekker, kom op! Kom op, God! Leg hem! Nee, what the fuck, man? Oh my God.
Michael, you're a fraud.
Als iemand hier is, clip dit.
Indeed, I shall.